Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Pisces. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of May 8th through the 14th. Sorry, forgot where I was at. So I'm actually doing a completely different spread this week, completely different than anything I've done in the past. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces. If you have strong Pisces placements anywhere throughout your chart in any parts of this message or the title resonates, then it could be meant for you. But what I'm going to be doing is breaking this into a 7-day ahead spread. I actually used to, this is how I really got started in tarot a long time ago. And I would break it out for the different days of the week for myself, but it eventually grew to I was using 25 different decks. It took me hours, at least an hour just to lay it, and then hours to transcribe it, and I would journal it every single week. This was long ago. So anyway, I'm doing a shorter version, and it's going to be the week ahead spread for the 8th through the 14th for Pisces, calling in our higher spirits for peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please. And the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you today, Pisces, was Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. I look inside myself and saw my heart was black. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. So, I mean, the whole song, that's all it repeats about, being black, black, black. And I love the song, don't get me wrong. Super love the Rolling Stones. But the vibe that I got off of this, and I'm going to be honest with you, is black magic and someone very dark with very dark energy. And I feel like there's somebody, dare I say, that's going through a certain amount of depression or anger, resentment. I just heard the word vengeful. But they've got a very dark heart, a dark soul. And I hope that's not you. But, it could be the other person. Energy can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. But let's get into this. We got the Hierophant energy. That was interesting. Cancer had that starting off. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be dealing with, money, cycles of money. I just heard spending and loss, or gaining, earning, and loss, something like that. Okay, so that could be a reason for depression or something. Maybe there's been a loss of finances. Okay, let's get into this. And so what I'm going to do is just lay out all the cards. So Monday through Sunday for Pisces, please. Okay, so we're going to start out the week with, and I'm just going to call it like I see it, right? Start out the week with the Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Wands. It's Friday. Friday for Pisces, please. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see these over here real quick. Saturday and Sunday, please. Ooh, Saturday. Sunday. Sunday. Sunday for Pisces. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Underneath the deck you have the Hierophant again. Okay. So that's significant. Then we're going to clarify for Pisces, please. Clarify the Three of Wands for Pisces for Monday. There. Okay, we've got Monday, Tuesday. Monday fell first. Six of Cups. Four of Coins. Okay, okay, okay. Wednesday, Temperance for Pisces, please. Wednesday, Temperance. Thank you. Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Wow, that almost flew on the floor. Wheel of Fortune. That almost fell in reverse. I'm going to take it upright, but just know that almost fell in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups, please, for Pisces. 8 of Cups, please. Ooh. Okay. And 10 of Cups, please. That flew right out. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Just for time's sake purposes, actually I am going to do it that way because it saves time. I'm going to now pull out the Fairy Dust Oracle messages, one for each day. So that's why I like this spread. You get, instead of, normally I just do like 3 or 4 cards for the whole message of the week. I'll clarify it and then you get some oracle, right? With this, you get it broken down day by day. And then you also get an oracle for each day, and then I do an overall. So just so you know, I do this. I hate when I say that. I do this spread for personals, you know, for one-on-ones, and I actually do them a lot more in depth with even more cards. So if you're interested in a spread like this with me, just make sure you get a hold of me in the description below. I've got all of my contact information. I also do a 420 spread, 4 cards for $20. And all of that information is in the description below. If you like this spread, make sure you drop me a comment below. I love to get feedback. That way I know that I'm doing the right thing. But I think it's more thorough. I think this gives you a little more clarity throughout the week. So what do we have for Monday, fairies, for Pisces, please? What do we have for Monday? Monday the 8th for Pisces. All right. Support. There's always help around when you ask. It can be found. I think Cancer got that exact message in the exact same day. No joke. So that's interesting. Tuesday for Pisces. Tuesday. Might want to go check out the Cancer reading. Play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play. Have some fun. Wednesday for Pisces. Wednesday for Pisces. Learn. A little nudge. It's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. So you might be learning something. Thursday for Pisces. Thursday for Pisces. Portals. Where do we play in nature? That's where. The garden gate will take you there. Friday for Pisces. Thank you. Release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. Saturday for Pisces. Saturday. Fairy guides. Whenever you are feeling blue, don't fear, the fairies are protecting you. Oh, I already see that. And then Sunday, please. Four-leaf clover. You have found a four-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. And underneath the deck, we've got keep going. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. Okay, let's get into this. And then we'll pull the oracle at the end. Real quick, I'm going to pause and just Want to shout out for Whack It Grinders. I'm going to be giving them some love all through the month of May. Great people. I've known this company for years, and they started with an amazing grinder, which I have somewhere. I just moved, so I don't know where everything is just yet. It's somewhere. But I also have this amazing Rollbots. It's their newest contraption. And it's a cone filler, but also a wonderful grinder for things like your rosemary, your sage, your kitchen herbs and spices. You can use it with both the Whack It grinder and the cone filler too. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to start out Monday with the Three of Wands and the Six of Cups. So the Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in, and it's like knowing that you're waiting for something, but it's, you know, not coming yet, but you're waiting on it, right? And what you're waiting on is this, like, this offer, this cup of love, this it's like, okay, so the Six of Cups, it's their emotion, it has to do with emotions and feelings. Somebody that makes you feel young again, that you've known for a real long time, that brings out the child in you, right? And so I feel like you're waiting on this, like maybe even waiting on an apology from someone, or waiting to hear from someone that you've known for a long time, or someone from your past, okay? You're looking for that support. And I say support because that's the card that we have. There's always a help around. When you ask, it can be found. So you're going to be looking and waiting on this support energy. Tuesday, we've got the Nine of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Now, interestingly enough, the Four of Pentacles has popped up at the beginning of the week for both other water signs. I think it was actually on Monday, but this is on your Tuesday. The Four of Pentacles talks about, okay, first off, the Nine of Cups talks about wishes fulfilled, okay? Cups are, you know, again, feelings and emotions, but notice, like, she's like happy and excited all about like money, and you see that treasure chest popping open, and she's like, yay, jackpot, right? But this is saying, wait, now hold the phone. This is saying you need to hold on to your, take into account, into accord all of your finances, spend wisely, okay? Yes, it may be wishes fulfilled, but hold the phone, be careful. You need to be resourceful. And it's interesting because then the oracle is play, step outside and feel the sun, breathe the air, play, have some fun. So I'm looking at this card here, and it looks like she's stepping outside and she's having fun, right? So maybe it's like, instead of spending money, like, go step outside. Maybe travel, maybe, I don't know, just venture out, go on an adventure, okay? I am hearing get outdoors, get outside, get out from inside, right? Go and play. I know I don't have as big of a space right now to deal with. I'm trying this out, so bear with me as we get through this. So yeah, definitely signaling, hold on to your finances. Both other water signs got this energy as well. But to go outside and do something that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, but most definitely get outside. Then we've got Temperance. This is the angel of the tarot deck, right? And this talks about balance and harmony, bringing things into balance. And it's interesting because it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So there's some kind of a situation that's being protected, right? But it's also calling for you to make a, like, find a solution. It's like three people working together, coming to some type of a reasonable solution. Could be a marriage, could be an agreement, could be a contract, could be some kind of teamwork or project or something, right? A collaboration. That's what, trying to figure out a way for harmony is what I see. And then we've got the Learn card. A little nudge, it's now your turn, put on your thinking cap, it's time to learn. And that's exactly what I'm feeling for Wednesday. Like you're going to be working with a group of people, could be 3 or more, trying to figure out a solution to bring harmony into play. Okay? Play right there, into play. Trying to figure out a harmonious solution for something. Then on Thursday, I think this is the one that I thought the Wheel of Fortune fell out in reverse, but let's see. We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the 9 of Wands, wands are all about passion. Could be passionate energy towards another person or towards what you're passionate about. It could be work, career, finance, passion projects, right? Again, you know, for the love of money, you know, there's that too. But the 9 of Wands is somebody who's been through the trenches. They've been through the ups and the downs. They're a good leader, right? Very passionate energy, but also really tired. They're just tired. And it's because they're the 9 of Wands. One more wand and they can take that bundle of sticks and put down the burden, right? And then move on to the next. So it's like 9s are all about endings, like the culmination of things, and not quite the ending yet. Like I said, they need one more, but it's getting to the end of something. So, and I feel like what that is getting to the end of this cycle regarding some type of finance, and that could be what you're working on to try to bring harmony into the situation. But it's trying to figure out, like, what's it going to take to end this cycle and to begin a new one, because that's what wheels are all about, right? Endings and beginnings, and they can be fortuitous. How to make that work. Then we have portal. Where do we play? In nature, that's where. The garden gate will take you there. Could have something to do with the garden, but it's interesting because wheels are also like portals. I just heard look for a portal. I also just learned, this was really odd, but like in the Druid and Celtic times, you know, those gateways that you see them in like beautiful gardens and stuff, and it's just like these beautiful archways, right? And it looks like you're almost walking into another world when you walk through one. I think they're called moon gates, okay? And also we just had the moon, so maybe I feel like you might see one of these or something, and it could be on this Thursday, right? Walk through it. It might give you some brilliant new idea or something. But it's like walking into a new world, walking into a portal, walking into, like, I feel like it's like taking a brave new step into like this new world, right? You also might be finding something out. You might be finding something out about an action maybe somebody took in regards to finance or something, and that has you on the defense, and that's that 9 of Wands energy as well. I also heard portal. I don't know why I'm thinking this, like gate, the garden gate, like airport, like an airport, and the gates, you know. So you might be traveling this week or something like that. Okay, so then I just also heard, you know how like at some of the airports, at least in what I live in Las Vegas, and so at the airport there are the money machines. I don't gamble a lot, but you know, the gambling machines. You might be sitting there at one of the gates or whatnot, and at the airport, and you might actually hit a Wheel of Fortune or something. So maybe play the Wheel of Fortune game at the airport. Take it as it resonates. That could be something for someone, right? Don't spend money where you don't have it also. So, okay, then we've got And that's odd that I just said that, because then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Wands. So this is interesting because, again, the Four of Coins, the cards popped up twice now in your spread. It also popped up twice in, I want to say, Cancer spread, and it was definitely in both of the water signs. Four of Pentacles has popped up in all three water signs cards or spreads. And so this is talking about holding on to your finances, saving, holding back, but also taking into account what you have in order to spend. Four of Pentacles is the ebb and flow of how money goes, right? It's when you hold on to it and you hold on too tightly, then it can actually do the reverse of what you want, what you're trying to obtain. You know, it actually leaves your hands faster when you're being greedy or holding it back out of fear. But in reverse, this is actually her kind of letting go and realizing, and it's funny because it's clarified by the card, the Oracle release. We'll go into that in just a second. Excuse me. But I feel like this is being released. It could be you could be the Queen of Wands, but it could be being released to a Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's magic. You know, wands are about passion, but passionate energy, that's magic. When somebody's passionate about something, they create magic, right? And it transforms and creates things, and it's fiery, right? And she could have fire in her chart. She doesn't have to be, this could be a male, whatnot, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, right? But it's feminine energy. And so I just saw the word burn. It's on her hands. But I feel like this is like a release of coins, letting go, maybe making a payment or something like that, and it could be to this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is also the witch of the deck. It doesn't have to be a bad witch, right? If it were up in reverse, that would be like black magic. That would be a bad witch, but upright, it's a good witch, right? And then release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. So this might be a situation where the release is, you know, you could laugh or you could cry about it. I feel like, you know, this is your decision. What do you want to do? How are you going to look at it? So then on Saturday, we've got the Eight of Cups walking away. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is either you or another person walking away from a bowl of fire, right? And I feel like it could be this fire energy up here because we've got wands right here. But when you're walking away from something, you walk towards something else. And I feel like this is, you know, serenity, peace, happiness, like just letting the past be the past, right? It may be heartbreaking. It may, you know, bring in some kind of feeling. You may have some kind of something. So the Three of Swords are about communication. And this is interesting because in the Cancer read, it was on this very same day talking about like an Empress in reverse, but the Emperor was upright. And so it's like trying to balance out a situation. You could have learned something could have upset you, but you're walking away from it. You're walking away from that heartache. You're walking away from, you know, that communicate, like negative thinking, negative mindset. You just want to be done with it. Yeah, you want to be done with it. Yes. I have to switch these actually. So fairy guides, whenever you're feeling blue, don't fear, the fairies are protecting you. Yeah, so you may have fears around this, you know, walking away and this heartbreak situation, but just know that you're being protected by the fairies, by your spirits. Then on Sunday, we've got the Ten of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands. So more Nine of Wands energy. And in this deck, this is in the current situation. This is just feeling tired, stressed out, like you've been through the gauntlet, right? you know, you could be a leader for sure, but this guy looks like he just got out of a fight. So you're kind of at the end of the road and you want this to be over. You want your 10 of Cups back. That's what you're looking at. You're so close. You're so close. And ultimately, I feel like this is what you'll get. Like, you're in a good position, but you're just freaking tired. You're done, right? I heard stick a fork in me. I'm done. It's either that or somebody could be getting this. You know, it's take it as it resonates, because energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. So then we've got 4-leaf clovers. You have found a 4-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. So yeah, I think that's what this 10 of Cups is. You may be getting good news on Sunday to wrap up your week after just feeling like you've been through it, right? Maybe learning some not so savory information, but ultimately I feel like that it's all going to be, you know, it's all going to come out okay. So underneath the deck, underlying energy, we've got number 5, the Hierophant. Number 5s are all about change of direction. And the Hierophant talks about, he's like a very spiritual person, very religious even, and looked up to, looked upon. I also look at this card as the Ascension card, you know, because you see like this stairway to heaven, right? So it's just somebody finding higher enlightenment. They're finding a higher purpose and really focusing on that. And whether this is you or this could be like what, you know, this energy is all about, it's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about, she's all about money. She's all about coins. She's on the hustle, on the grind. It's interesting, behind that is the Devil, and behind that card is the 8 of Pentacles, and that talks about mastery, being very good at what you do, very good at work, but almost with that Devil sitting there almost to like a toxic level, right? What I'm like, what this, I feel like with the Hierophant clarifying the Queen of Pentacles energy is actually like somebody who's working really hard to help themselves ascend. It also could be somebody very spiritual and you know, using that in order to, you know, to find their wealth, their security, their stability. Yeah. You know, you've got 2 of Cups, talks about relationships, and 7 of Wands, and that's like balancing your chakras and realigning yourself, also setting up boundaries. So you might be doing this, you might be, you know, seeking a higher meaning, but still focused on the bag. I mean, who isn't, right? But we could also be talking about 2 completely different people. You could have spiritual Hierophant here, you know, a leader, CEO, someone like that. Could be water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I see that down there. And then we could be looking at this Queen of Pentacles, who might be a little more toxic. And that's where that Paint It Black song comes into play. I see cars and they're all painted black. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. Like, just somebody who's like really in a dark space. And, you know, but the message, the overall oracle from the fairy dust oracle is keep going. The world is at times big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. So that Temperance angel energy, you know, you are protected. You've got angel and fairy magic, you know, watching over you. Just keep going with what you're doing. What do we have for Pisces, please? Pisces, please, to wrap this up for the week of May 8th through the 14th. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention. So, beginning of the week on Monday, the moon is in Capricorn. So, focus on career, business, structure, use of resources, So that's this energy here. Then the moon moves into Aquarius on Wednesday. And that's like free thinking, freedom, ideas, solutions, how to contribute to society. You know, learning ways to work together. That's community. That's society. You know, that's exactly what that is, right? And then on Saturday, the moon moves into your sign, which is Pisces, and that's the Eight of Cups energy. Really like, oh man, especially with that Three of Swords, it's like really getting deep. Like, it's gonna be, you're gonna be in touch with your feelings for sure. But it's also dreaming, psychic awareness, intuition, mystical pursuits, and getting in touch with your soul's calling. And just know that your fairy guides are protecting you. This is also the week of the last quarter moon, so it's a great time to finish projects, clean house, let go, and release. All right, so underneath the deck, we've got number 36, Pipe Dream. Dreams become reality. So there might be something happening. No, I didn't even cut these, and I just heard I need to cut them. I did not cut them, I'm sorry. So, okay, because clearly there was a reason I was supposed to read this. There could be dreams becoming a reality, whether it's for yourself or someone. But it's interesting. So pipe dreams, notice like this unicorn is smoking on something. Now also when somebody says pipe dreams, it's like something that's never going to happen, right? Maybe there was something that somebody thought was a pipe dream. Okay, just cut the deck. So underneath the deck, we've got number 34, Sex Magic, Love, Sex, and Magic. Ooh, be careful with that one. Sex magic is one of the most powerful types of magic. One of, not the most, right? But it's also very dangerous. And also, I hear black magic again from that Paint It Black song. Somebody could have been performing sex magic. Somebody could have been trying to use it to control someone else. Take it as it resonates, whether it's you or the other person. But when it doesn't work, it backfires. It can backfire horribly. And then that becomes karma, somebody's karma. And that could be, you know, where somebody's walking away, or my left ear is ringing right now. Somebody could be learning of some type of sexual encounter with another person in which, you know, that was performed. Somebody could be getting a settlement from something in regards to that as well. This isn't for everybody. This is only for some. But anyway, Love, Sex, and Magic underneath the deck. And then number 16, Anahata, Love Without Judgment. Okay. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7s are about defense and protecting yourself. Also, 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7, 7, 7. Is there another 7 somewhere? I'm sure there is. Anyway, oh, no. Well, anyway, Love Without Judgment. We're going to read what that is for Pisces. Yeah, I feel 7s really strongly right now. Also, on the 16th, like something could be happening on the 16th. After this week is over, the following week, be looking for it. Anahata. So it's lettuce. Could be some significance around lettuce. Oh, I see. Okay, so Anahata is the Indian Sanskrit word for the heart chakra, meaning unstruck or unbeaten. It is located in the center of our physical heart and lungs. The heart always seeks unity, peace, and inclusiveness. Its keywords are kindness, generosity, and respect for all living things. The Anahata unicorn welcomes an opening of the heart, especially in a situation where you may be tempted to close it down. I'm feeling this. I get this now with the message. So there's throughout your message here, it's like there's somebody that, and especially with the beginning with that song from the Rolling Stones, it's like somebody had a very dark heart. like just closed off, their heart chakra closed off. And this is calling for that to open up, for that 10 of Cups to come in, right? Yeah, 100%. And it's with being able to, you know, be giving, be loving, be compassionate for a person's situation, you know, realizing things like greed over happiness and things like true happiness and helpfulness. Someone may have hurt you or made you angry, and your first instinct is to hurt them back. See, it's that bitterness, revenge, right? Anahata asks you to imagine what you would say to this person if you knew that they had only one day left on this earth. You may find your iris softens, and you're more likely to forgive them. You may begin to focus on all their positive qualities and their innate goodness. These beautiful thoughts will lighten your heart, bring compassion, mentioned that earlier, and help ease the burden of struck and heavy emotions. Perhaps you are someone who is easily hurt and feel the keen sting of others' behaviors more than you should. The following visualization can help. And it's talking about meditation and to teach your heart resilience. Take 3 very deep breaths and imagine a beautiful green crescent moon curved around your heart chakra. The points of this moon arc up to each shoulder and protects your heart and makes it resilient and strong. Carry rose quartz crystal with you and keep it close to your heart area, thinking of this radiant green crescent shield often. So this will help you to love humankind freely and without judgment. Yeah. So, okay. I feel like Spirit is definitely calling for you to work on your heart chakra. I feel like you've been in a very dark place. This is you or maybe another person, right? But I feel like it's you, Pisces. And, you know, breaking it down through the day, we've already been through it. I'm not going to go through it again. But by the end of the week, I feel like, you know, all is going to come out. You will feel tired and, you know, like you've been through the trenches, right? But ultimately, you're getting 4 leaf clovers and 10 of cups. Like, that's jackpot plus family plus happiness. But you have to let go. You have to, you know, there's another situation, could involve money, pentacles, finance. You may have to let go, work with somebody in order to make something happen. But ultimately, it's going to be for the higher good. If there was love, sex, and potential black magic done in this, you need to let that go and or try to reverse that as well, because that will only come back as karma on you. But that said, you know, ultimately, spirits, fairies are saying to keep going in love without judgment. And that is exactly the message that I have for you. Sorry that this went a lot longer, but this is a lot more detailed. I'll try to have it time-stamped if I can. But that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's together we grow. So I'll see you again next week on the flip side. Peace.